When you're buying a home, they always ask you for earnest money deposit. What is that? And is it refundable? Hi, I'm Charlotte Mabry with Keller Williams Realty. Thank you so much for taking time today to watch my next video blog. I get responses from people saying, hey, I love your videos. Thank you for the time that you spend. I'm very honored. Today we're going to talk about earnest money and is it ever refundable? Well, it is refundable if. There's always an if, right? There are a few things to keep in mind when you make an earnest money deposit on a contract. First and foremost, it's incredibly important that you follow the guidelines of your contract. If your contract says, hey, I'm going to have the home inspection done by this date, you better have the home inspection done by that date. If your contract says, hey, I am going to get a loan, you got to get a loan, and you got to be sure it's done within certain dates and within certain parameters of your contract. As long as you follow the rules of your contract should have in there provisions on where earnest money is refundable. For example, let's say you do a home inspection and your contract says, hey, your earnest money is refundable if the home inspection is done between these particular dates, and if the buyer finds something wrong based on these criteria, they can receive, number one, walk away from the contract and receive their earnest money back. So if you do an inspection and you follow the rules of the contract and you find a problem with the inspection and you decide this is not the house for you, your earnest money should be refundable. If you are getting a loan and maybe your loan is turned down and within your contract it says, hey, if your loan's not put together and you are turned down, you have the right to receive your earnest money back. You should be able to get that back. If for some reason the seller were to back out of the deal and something happened on that end, your earnest money should be refundable. Again, hear a pattern here. It comes back to what is in your contract. Now, there are times earnest money is not refundable, and guess what? It goes back to the contract, right? Be sure you check your contract. If you suddenly say, hey, Charlotte, I've decided, I've changed my mind, I don't want to buy this home. The seller might let you out of the contract, they might not, but they might let you out of the contract, but trust me, they're going to ask to keep your earnest money. If for some reason you don't do your home inspection in a timely manner, and you suddenly decide, hey, I don't want to buy this house, assuming the seller agrees to release the contract, you may not get your earnest money back. They may opt to keep that. So bottom line is, it all has to do with your contract, not only the timelines in your contract, but the wording in your contract. So, moral of this story is, oh my gosh, don't just sign a contract without reading it. So many times we have people who buy houses and they don't really read all of what is in their contract. If you're putting down earnest money to purchase a home, be sure you read your contract. If you'd like a blank copy of either a Tennessee contract or a Georgia contract to look at ahead of time, I'd be delighted to send you a copy of that. Just send me an email, charlotte@charlottemabryteam.com, and I'll be glad to get one in your email inbox so you can look it over ahead of time. That's even better. So we are happy to do that for you. If you want more information about buying a home, just look around our page here. There's some buttons you can click to get that additional information. I hope this was helpful today. Don't lose your earnest money. We don't want you to do that. Thank you again for watching, and go out and make it an awesome day.